Hey everybody, welcome to Yoga How To. Did you catch any good new music last year? I know at the end of the year all my social wrap-ups had a lot to say about good music in 2025, and I'm missing those videos because they're such a great way for me nowadays because the algorithms on the platforms that I use are garbage. So it's the best way I find out new music. So today we're going to make a little video, a little bit late, but about music that I've been turned on to in the last year, even though might not all have been released in the last year, that I think is really good for a yoga practice for different reasons. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so first I am going to give you a current edition release. So David Byrne's Ghost Train Orchestra collaboration, Who Is the Sky album, came out last year. Laura and I went to go see the concert. It had everybody dancing in a seated auditorium in no time flat, and it was one of the most fun, exuberant, joyful experiences. And his music just gets a slice of life of modern world in a way that is simply stated, understated, and yet profound. So if you want to check out that album, the whole thing's really great, but there is a song on there called Everybody Laughs. It's the first track. I love this song because the lyrics just talk about what our experience is like in such simple, plain ways. Talks about how this world we're living in, for as fast as it's changing, it has become normal. And normal is that everything is moving along and speeding up, and yet with all these changes taking place, with all these technologies that are creating adaptations for us in modern life, the baseline premise of it is still everybody laughs. Check it out, David Byrne. Another album I totally love, the whole album, is Ben Howard's Is It. He's new to me. He's been doing music for a little while. He went from like a big hit in like 10 years ago or so and had some health issues. Kind of an interesting life. But this album I think is just such an awesome album. There's a song on there called Spirit. I think it is a fantastic yoga. Oh, geez, sorry about that. I think it's a fantastic yoga song. It's just a nice mix of like down tempo, slow-fi, ambient, mixed with a little like Jose Gonzalez spice. So Ben Howard, Spirit, but that whole album, again, you can't go wrong with that one. Okay, this is a little cheating because this one's brand new. This one came out in 2026, and it's my buddy Cloud Chord down in Austin, Texas, who's a guitar virtuoso DJ. He's just the best. I love all of his stuff, but he just recently came out with a little EP called, gosh, I had it pulled up on the screen, but my cat's sabotaging my filming here, called Torched. It's a collab with Bayon. I'm not sure I'm saying that right, but that song, the title song, Bayon, Chef's Kiss, really great song. Again, down-tempo, chill, kind of electronic but slide guitar-y, Rhodes piano, transcendent guitar. Check it out. Okay, some of you might be new to this guy like me. I had never heard him. I'm going to suggest a song from one album because this dude has a huge catalog, super varied, all over the place, and I haven't really heard anything that I haven't found interesting. Not all of it's my super flavor, but this song specifically, Green, off the album Green by Hiroshi Yoshimura. Oh my gosh, this guy, genius, brilliant, amazing musician. This song, perfect for yoga practice. Check it out. Something a little more mainstream. Those of you who know me well, that I love, love, love. Jon Batiste. Now, he came out with a new album last year, but I'm going to take it back one more release, and just the song Drink Water off of World Music Radio. It doesn't get any better than that. Everything in that song, from the vibe to the message to the melody being infectious, everything works well to keep the bhav going in a yoga class. Drink Water, John Baptiste. Okay, this next one I'm going to kind of show my age a little bit with, because this is such a callback kind of feel to stuff that was about 10 years before my time. But I'm just learning about McGee, and I dig him. He's got that kind of throwback 70s heavy flanger chorus, lo-fi. Everything's lo-fi. You sing a theme. I like things that are out of tune right now, and maybe it's fitting the world. But his whole new album, really good. There's a song on there, Elysis, the title track. Personally, that one, it just embodies a groove that I think really feels well with like a vinyasa class. And by the way, so far, most of these songs I've recommended, these are more on the power, hot, vinyasa style songs, but songs that I think you can't go wrong with putting kind of in the juicy part of your playlist. Again, McGee, Elysis, off of his last album, 2-Star and the Dream Police. Okay, Amadou and Mariam came out with a new one this last year, L'Amour à la Folie. My French is terrible. I'm assuming that's French. The song that I would recommend is Nakan. Again, Amadou and Mariam. He's a great guitar player. He's got that kind of African vibe where it's just like killer touch, and just his technique is so unique and it's so rhythmic, and it just feels homegrown somehow. Yeah, check them out. This one, oh man, I could not get enough of this one when this one dropped. It's like a 7-minute song, and it's one of those songs that just could loop and play over and over and over forever. It doesn't get old. This one was released last year. Mose with, let me get this right, Yamanjo, Mariam Kone. The song is called Yamba. Oh my gosh. Like I said, it's kind of tribal, electronic, vibey. It's just got a groove to it. It's a bit drum and bass kind of vibe, but doesn't get repetitive. There's some quality about it that kind of gets you into a trance with it. Lovely song. You're welcome for that one. Okay, old school hit here. All right. If you don't know about this, now you know. Laura and I went to Paul McCartney and Wings this year. Well, no, Wings wasn't there, but they played a lot of Wings song. Obviously, a lot of Beatles song. And Let 'Em In. I did not know this song from Wings. And there's a 2014 remaster of this song. Put this song on, kick back, start tapping your foot, and I promise you, you'll thank me. Let 'Em In, Wings. Okay, honorable mention round. Number 1, going for UFO, released by Phoenix, Brahe, and Falcon and Alan Brahe. Gosh, a lot of collaborators on this. I'm not even sure who was doing what, but this song doesn't get any better. Another quick hit for you. Sun Chaser by Arc de Soleil, off of his newer album Lumen Rain. Got to see them at Red Rocks last year, open up for Wolfpack. So good. Here's one I bet you don't know. Mulberry Moose? Yeah, Alan Gogol. He's a savant guitar player, does a lot of these pinch harmonics and tapping stuff, but not in like an annoying 80s rock way, but in like a really kind of like sweet, sentimental, poetic Jose Gonzalez type of way. His stuff, you could put that anywhere in a yoga playlist. Of course, this year, I also listened to a lot of Sophie Tucker. If you don't know the Mamet Oran remix of Swing, you're missing out. Go get it now. Swing, Sophie Tucker, Mamet Oran remix. Okay, time to bring it home with my number 1 most listened to artist of 2025, Sylvie Cruche. She's so awesome. I love her music. My number 1 played song of 2025 was Walk Walk, which is a great song, but probably also was like somehow in the spirit and mind and heart of my life after getting a dog and taking walks all the damn time now. But I have to recommend to you definitely Comic Trip, her most recent album. There's a deluxe version of it now. That's super great, but especially the song Sweet Love Coconut and the title track Comic Trip. they're just brilliant pop songs in a way that isn't overwrought or over the top. It's smart, feel good, but also authentic and honest pop music, if there is such a thing. So obviously I could go on and on. I make probably about a 1 to 2 playlists every month, so that's a lot of new music. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of great stuff. Tends to be kind of one-off stuff, so I just tried to highlight some of the artists that I really like more of their catalog. So if you dig some of those songs, consider them as entry points into a deeper subset of their catalog, as most of them are pretty great for yoga music. Now, of course, just the caveat, most of this music is going to be stuff that's going to be pretty high energy for the yoga class. This isn't like your Shavasana or your Yin style music. Maybe we'll do another one on that, but this is also music that I like to listen to while driving around in the car. So if you've got a favorite song, or if you liked one of these, let me know in the comments, and we'll keep it fresh. Maybe I'll put a couple playlists in there for you too. Until next time, like, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.